Hey guys, so this is going to be my Q&A video. You guys sent me some good questions. I have 10 that I'm going to be answering, and yeah, that's it. So, hold on, let me pop it up. The first question is, what baby names do you like? A boy and a girl with middle names. Boy names, I didn't pick any out at all. Like, we had some, we would go back and forth a lot. Me, personally, I really can't think of any baby boy names that I really, really love. Just because I think I've known it's been a girl for so long. For a girl, though, her name will be Malia Nicole. And, me and my boyfriend agreed on that one really, really quick. We kind of went between Milena and Malia, and then I decided Malia, and he decided Nicole. The next question is, do you find it a struggle to be pregnant at such a young age? Does it interfere with your plans for life at all? It is hard. I always say it didn't really hit me how hard it would be until it happened. It doesn't hit you. I always was like, I didn't try to get pregnant or anything, but it was something that just happened, and yeah, it is a struggle. And things people say to you in the comments, everyone has comments, and it's really hard. Yeah, I've spent nights crying because you don't know if what you're doing is best for your baby, and I'm never someone who's really gone out and like partied and stuff, so that aspect of it was not hard for me. But yeah, it is a struggle. Is it stopping my plans? No, I always say that it's going to slow me down maybe a little bit, but it will not stop me. So that's kind of how I go about it. So yeah, it's not going to stop me, but it will slow me down, which is okay. The next question is, was this pregnancy planned? No, it was not at all whatsoever. Was it prevented? Not necessarily. Like, I wasn't trying. We were doing like the pull and pray, and that's what happened. Some people will say, well, then you were trying to get pregnant. No, I was not trying to get pregnant. But it just kind of happened. I mean, my kind of mind frame was like, me and him have done this so many times, and I've never gotten pregnant before, so why would I get pregnant now? But my friend, who was 4 weeks ahead of me, told me, she's like, shit catches up with you, and sure enough, it does. Excuse my language, too, by the way. Next question is, did you take any home pregnancy tests, or did you just go to the doctor? Okay, here's the story of this. I had a feeling that I was pregnant. So, I kept taking, I was like, I really think I'm pregnant. Like, I felt like I was pregnant. Not that I've ever been pregnant before, but in my heart, I really thought I was pregnant. So, I took one, and it was negative. So, I was like, okay, I guess I'm not. And 2 weeks later, out of nowhere, I just, like, woke up, and I was like, maybe I am. So, like, I was like, I don't feel good. So I went upstairs, and I took it, and sure enough, it was very positive right there. And then I took 4 later on that day, and they were all very positive. And then I also went to a clinic, and they gave me one there, and that one was obviously also very positive. But the reason I thought I took the pregnancy test like 2 weeks before was because I missed a period for 1 month, and I wasn't pregnant that month, and I got pregnant the next month. So I was like, okay, I've missed a month, and I still don't have it, but I guess that's kind of what happened there. The next one is, when you were around 7 weeks pregnant, would you feel super tired all the time, dizzy out of nowhere, and hot? Yes. Dizzy, not so much. Hot? Yes. Like, I would get, like, hot flashes. Really weird. Dizzy sometimes, and tired all the time. The tiredness really didn't kick in more until I was, like, 8 or 9 weeks. But, yeah, I was very dizzy. It was weird. So, yeah. That's how that one was. Would you want to eat all the time, but when you ate, you'd feel full, like you just ate Thanksgiving dinner? No, I didn't start really eating a lot until 13 or 14 weeks, and then it slowed down, and then I started eating a lot again. But, no, now more so, I do feel like I eat and then I'm full, but not in the beginning. I kind of feel like I'm a baby. I kind of feel like I have to eat every 2 hours because my stomach doesn't have room to feed me. Did your uterus feel stretch? Kind of when you twist your body or your abs get up. Yeah. Kind of when you twist your body or kind of use your abs to get up, would it feel like a stretch in your uterus? I would feel my uterus stretching and pulling, like I would get cramping. I don't know about, like, I really don't remember that far back, but I would definitely get cramping and pulling, yeah, so stretching, yeah. Because I know cramping with no bleeding at all, light cramping or some light to mild, moderate cramping with no bleeding is normal throughout pregnancy. Did you get a blood test done to find out you were pregnant? No, not that I'm aware of. Unless if they did it at the doctor and I didn't know it. Other than that, no, I don't think I did. They might have given me one at the doctor to make sure, because then after the clinic I went to the doctor, but I'm pretty sure they just did the ultrasound and that's how they figured it out for sure. If I'm concerned about my baby being allergic to diapers, would I consider using modern cloth diapers? So it sounds so horrible. Okay, no. I kind of thought about it. It's a lot of work. Laundry would have to be done a lot. There's a ton of laundry in my house. Like, I'm talking there's 7 people in my house. There's a lot of laundry. So no, I wouldn't. And, like, I just think of it being messier. Like, I don't know if I'm kind of, like, afraid or whatever. The whole thing with if she could not wear any diapers, like, and it literally was to that point, I'm not, like, afraid of her being allergic to them. I mean, some babies are more sensitive to some of the perfumes, and you just change them. That's kind of what I'm going for. Like, I have some Pampers and some Huggies right now, and if neither one of those brands for her work, then I'll end up changing to something else. But as far as, like, being terrified about it, I'm not really that afraid. I mean, it'll work or it won't. And that's kind of it. Cloth diapering is just not for me as of right now. I might change my mind later when she comes out. But I don't have the... I don't know. I don't have the patience for it. And, yeah. So it just kind of seems harder to me than just... And I know it's saving the environment and everything like that, but not for me. Am I planning on getting an epidural, and what's my opinion on them? Yes. I'm planning to get an epidural. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not like some crazy drug addict either, but yeah, I am planning on getting one. I think it would be better for me if I was calmer and couldn't feel them all. And I'd rather not be in pain throughout my whole entire delivery. Some people don't get them, and I give them giant props. If I would be able to not get them, I have gone back and forth in my head on, I'm not gonna, like, walk in the building and be like, get the epidural already. I'm gonna go as far as I can, and then I'm gonna get the epidural. And I know I can't just walk in the door, I have to be at least 4 centimeters. But, so yeah, I mean, if the people that don't get them, serious props. I know one of my friends, she didn't feel her contractions. She said the worst part about having a baby was after. So she said she didn't feel the contractions or anything, had no epidural, nothing. She walked into the doctor for her checkup and she was 6 centimeters dilated and had no idea. So I guess that stuff, I mean, it really depends on what you think. Do you think that a woman should give birth with or without anesthesia? Kind of the same thing as before. It's whatever floats your boat. If you don't want to give birth with anesthesia, then don't. If you do, then do it. There are 3 different types of anesthesia. My mom said local, regional, and some other one. It's like the epidural is one, knocking you out is one, and then there's another one. So I guess sometimes people have no choice. But, yeah. So that's kind of my thing on that. Whatever floats your boat. I'm not really someone who's like, oh, you have to do this, or you have to do that. This is the best, and that's the best. If that's what you feel is right and best for your baby, then that's what you need to do. And that's it. Same thing with pretty much everything else. If that's what you feel is the best for you, that's what you need to do. But those are all the questions I have, and thanks for giving them to me, and thanks for watching, and I will have my 25-week video up on Tuesday.